Hey everyone, today's video is me camping alone in the backcountry, and for once we're in active bear territory. We're starting this hike at like 5 p.m. Don't ask me why, it's just how it is. And today we're following the red crosses. This trail starts out so nice and slow. I'll leave the elevation and mileage details in the descriptions, but it starts out in this very open area with not that many trees, but there's lots of dead tree trunks around and all these twisted old pieces of wood, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. The path actually leads up to a plateau between two mountains and then crosses to sort of go around the mountain on the right. But before that, this path goes through one of the most beautiful, luscious forests I've ever seen. There was so much natural water, and then it turns up the hill and goes up to this mountain plateau, but you'll see that in a bit. The further up you get, the more you can see over to the other mountains. You can actually see all the way into Norway. About 2.5 hours in, I decided to refill my water bottle. This whole area has lots of streams coming down the mountains, so I knew that water access would not be an issue on this hike. But either way, I brought a backup liter that I'm carrying in my pack, and then I also have a smaller bottle, and the filtration system also holds some water that I carry on the outside of my backpack for easy access, so I can refill and drink whenever I want to. The trails are a mess with all the rain we've been having. Finding a way around is basically impossible. But the views do make up for it. There's even some reindeer over there grazing. Let me zoom in. It's a bit hard to see, but over there you can see them. I felt pretty darn safe until 5 seconds ago. I have to say, I'm usually not in areas where there's any bear activity that I know of, and I was told that there are bears in this area, so they had me for like a full 2 seconds before my fight or flight response kind of calmed down and I realized that I'm an idiot. It also kind of looks like someone did the good old I'm a bear trick. So I'm just gonna tell myself that that is what happened here, because otherwise I have to panic and I don't feel like panicking right now. I stopped to look at the view, I think every 2 steps I took on this section of the trip, because the light was so rich and there's just something about being able to just look over a country. Like, you can see all the way to the horizon and there's nothing but forest and hills and lakes, and it's such a beautiful feeling. You just realize how small you are and how big God's creation is. I don't know, there's nothing like it. I just stopped and put on a long sleeve shirt because from here on out I'll be walking in the shade. I had the most beautiful golden light this far, and for the last couple of miles that I'll go today I'll be walking in the shade, but that means I'll have morning sun tomorrow, so let's get going. I kind of didn't know that it was going to be this woody down here, which I'm not a big fan of. But I've got about another half an hour or so in me. I'll just see if I can make it through the woods and maybe up the other hillside a bit. So I don't know, I don't feel like camping in a wood tonight. I want a bit more of an exposed area to watch the sunrise tomorrow. We'll just see what Mother Nature has for us. Actually looks a lot brighter on camera, but these woods, kind of creepy in the setting sun, but no help. Honestly, I haven't been filming much. I've just been hauling butt through the forest because I don't want to stick around here. I don't know, it seems sketchy. It may not look like much, but I came from all the way down there and I didn't want to camp in the forest, so I booked it up this hill because it was getting dark rather fast in the shade, and it was all uphill, and not steadily uphill like it has been, but uphill. And I was sort of like ready to settle for the night, and instead I got another hour of a grueling hike in. I just checked and east is over there, so I'm gonna check out that hill. I can't wait to see what this looks like in the morning. I hope that we can see the sunrise with all the clouds, but perfection. I'm just gonna look around, see if I can pitch my tent somewhere. guess the sunset would have been pretty epic too. I know a lot of people would not be cooking at camp if there's bears in the area, but honestly, bears out here aren't very aggressive and they're usually more scared of humans and don't want to interact with them. So I did cook at camp, especially since I'm just boiling water and my food is very much contained. I did, however, store all of my food and all of my waste far away from camp, a bit further down the mountain. This freaking reindeer just gave me the fright of my life. I thought that was a bear. It's just 3 reindeers passing through my campsite. I just woke up from having a little nap after watching the sunrise, and now I'm gonna pack up all my things. I already got ready for the day. I'll have a little bit of breakfast and then we'll start the trek back to the trailhead where I'm getting picked up. Quick stop to refill the waters. Thank you so much for watching and joining me on this little adventure. Like, subscribe, and say hi in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.